Hey there, Jeff with Jowers Training Systems. What I want to talk to you today about is a success log, okay, or also known as a success journal. A lot of us keep journals, diaries, things like that, where we keep all of our important information. But we don't really keep track of our successes. Why this is important, I like to use the analogy of playing football, right? If you've ever been to a football game, say, go into the Seahawks, you watch that game and every play that they make, we all cheer. Right? We cheer for them no matter if it's an inch, 10 yards, 15 yards, a touchdown, a field goal. We cheer no matter what. We cheer at halftime when they run off the field. We cheer when they run on the field. We cheer at the end of the game when we win or even lose, right? So we're always cheering for them. We're always giving them praise and acknowledging their accomplishments. But we don't do that with ourselves. So the point of the success log or the success journal, however you want to phrase it, is to give yourself acknowledgement of all the successes that you've had, whether they are very, very small or they're these huge grand successes, right? So what I want you to think about is taking just a notebook, or I like to use my iPad mini, and basically every day you, right before bed, you take that journal and you log any successes that you might have had today. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be anything important, it's just these little small successes. The reason that you do this is just like on a football field. If you start getting cheered on and you have one success and you get two yards on a play, the next play you're going to get more and more and more, and basically it just has this big snowball effect until you eventually win, in that case, the football game. Okay, so what you do is you take this log every night before you go to bed, you take a few minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, and you write at least 5 things that you did today that are successes. So for instance, you could have woken up today on time. So one of my daily successes is something where I actually wake up the first time my alarm goes off, or snoozing it and sleeping in an extra 30 minutes, right? So that would be a success. So if today I woke up at 7:30 when my alarm went off instead of sleeping until 8, that's a success that I would write down in my journal. Another one might be that you ate completely clean today, or you ate 6 meals, or you spent time with your family, or you made it into the gym, for instance, right? Or you just put a little bit more effort forward into your workout. All those are successes. Also, let's say you got a promotion, you lost 20 pounds, you had 30 days of clean eating. Those are all successes. Some of them are small, some of them were large, but as long as you take 5 minutes every day and write at least 5 successes, at the end of a week, you're going to see that you have over 35 successful accomplishments for you to look back on, okay? Again, the other reason for this is we like to live in a negative. Okay. A lot of times we don't actually appreciate the successes and the things that we do accomplish because we're always looking for this goal. So again, going back to the football game, right? Let's say we never clapped for them during the first 3 quarters until they eventually won that game. Okay. How do you think the team would play? They probably wouldn't play too well. So we want to do the same thing for ourselves. If you've ever been to a game, you know that you're probably up there yelling, clapping, cheering, doing all sorts of things. So you need to do that for yourself. All right. So tonight, when you get home, take a few minutes, write in it, find yourself a journal, something like an iPad, even use your phone, whatever works for you, and start a success log that you keep track of daily. 5 or more daily successes. Again, they don't have to be big. They can be really, really tiny and small, or they can be very large and awesome. But every day, if you do that, at the end of 7 days, you're going to have 35. At the end of 14, you're going to have over 70 successes, right? And you can just think about that as on the football field, every success we have is that 1 extra yard that we score. Eventually, we're going to win. Okay, so we want to make sure that you win. Start keeping a success log. See how it does for you. Let me know. Feel free to email me, jowerstraining@gmail.com, or just find me on Facebook and let me know, or just ask me some questions, right? I want to know how your successes are going. So start that tonight. See how you do in the next week.